5,500 years ago, in the ancient kingdom of Babylon, there was a king called King Nebuchadnezzar. That's him. One night, the Christian God gave King Nebuchadnezzar the dream, and that dream was about a giant statue. This statue. The head of the statue was made of gold, the arms and shoulders made of silver, the thighs of the statue made of bronze, the legs of the statue made of iron, and the feet and toes of the statue made of a combination of clay and iron. And at the end of this dream, the statue was destroyed by a giant rock, a giant stone, which came from the sky and hit the statue right at the feet of clay and iron, collapsing it. King Nebuchadnezzar quickly wakened his advisors and priests and told them to interpret his dream, and threatened, and he told them if they didn't interpret his dream what it meant, they would all be executed. And so the priest dreamed, and in that dream the Christian God revealed to them the meaning of this statue. This is the statue. The priest had a dream, and this is what the Christian God revealed to them. This statue right here represents represents 5 future empires, 5 world superpowers. The first one, the head of gold, represents the kingdom of Babylon. God gave King Nebuchadnezzar the head of gold. This means that he thought very highly of him. The gold was the kingdom of Babylon. The arms and shoulders made of silver represents Middle Persia, the Persian Empire. The Babylonians were conquered by the Persians. The thighs made of bronze represent Greece, or Alexander the Great. The Persians were conquered by the Greeks. The iron legs represent the Roman Empire. The Greeks were beaten by the Romans. Each part represents a kingdom, a world empire. And the final part, the legs made of iron and clay, represent the 5th and final world empire. This will be the kingdom of the Antichrist. And the final empire, which has almost arrived, will be the kingdom of the Antichrist, and it will be the most powerful and the most monstrous human government ever. It will shatter the nation into pieces. And the dream ends with a giant stone falling from the sky and hitting the final empire. This stone represents Jesus Christ and his empire, crushing and destroying the final human government, the kingdom of the Antichrist. And there will be no more human governments ever again. The kingdom of Babylon is gone, the Persian Empire is gone, the Greek Empire is gone, and the Roman Empire is gone. Now, there will be a final empire, a final Roman Empire. You see, all of these three previous empires, the four ones, Babylon, Persia, Greece, and Rome. Babylon, Persia, and Greece were defeated by external forces. But the Roman Empire is the only empire that was not conquered from outside forces. It fell apart from the inside, and later it was pillaged. So this means that the Roman Empire is the only empire that has not been defeated. Also, the Roman Empire is the only empire that murdered Jesus Christ on the cross. This means that the Antichrist will resurrect the Roman Empire because of its symbology of killing Christ 2,000 years ago. So the Roman Empire shall return again, but this time it will be a world empire. It will be a small kingdom, but it will have worldwide power, worldwide influence. Also, the statue is also each kingdom is represented by a beast, but I'll explain this a little later. Again, when all hope seems lost, Christ comes down and destroys the final Antichrist empire and establishes his divine empire on the world. Only Jesus Christ will defeat this final empire. There is no hope against it. Only an omnipotent God can stop this monster's empire. That's how bad it's gonna get. Again, the statue with the empires, the head of gold. The Babylonian Empire is gone. The Persian Empire is gone. The Greek Empire is gone. The legs of iron, representing the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire is gone. And now here. Do you see this? All these flags. These are all the countries today. When the Roman Empire collapsed, after the centuries and the millennia, it became all of these nations that we see today. This is the divided Roman Empire, all of these nations today. What is the United Nations trying to do? It's trying to fuse all of these nations together and destroy them. So the Roman Empire is going to come back. But it's not going to be called the Roman Empire, it's going to be called something else. So the whole world is being merged again together. And this will lead to the Antichrist kingdom. This is where we are now, the divided kingdoms. That is why there are so many nations today, and that is why the United Nations is trying to fuse everyone together. We are here right now. And the final empire, the empire of clay and iron, is yet to come. We are almost near the end. Again, the statue. This is basically the space-time continuum. What's going to happen? First we have the golden head, the Babylonian Empire, a lion. Then we have silver representing Persia, a bear. Then we have the bronze thighs, Greek Empire, a leopard with 4 heads. The Roman Empire, iron, Rome. And iron and clay feet, the divided kingdom, the Antichrist, the little horn. The little horn is the Antichrist, the leader who will rise up and take over everything. The stone, destroying the Antichrist's kingdom. Then the judgments, the divine judgments. and then Christ's kingdom established. We are somewhere here. Somewhere here. Slightly above this line. There is the statue again. Goat head. This section represented the Empire of Babylon, of which Nebuchadnezzar was king. Silver chest and arms. The silver chest with 2 arms signifies the empire of the Medes and Persians, which conquered and supplanted Babylon. Bronze belly. This section represented the Greco-Macedonian Empire of Alexander the Great, which swallowed up Persia. Iron legs. The 2 legs of iron represented the Roman Empire. After Alexander's death, his Hellenistic Empire continued in a divided form until its divisions were taken over by Rome. The 2 legs apparently signified the east-west division that characterized the late Roman Empire. Iron and clay feet and toes. Extending from the legs are feet and toes of iron mixed with clay, a brittle and unstable mixture because it would not bond well. These represent the final phase of the Roman Empire, which will be made up of 10 kings, some strong and some weak. The great image of Nebuchadnezzar's dream, the great image that God revealed to Nebuchadnezzar in a dream, was interpreted by the prophet Daniel. Each section represents a world-ruling superpower. Each succeeding medal is less valuable, but each succeeding medal was stronger, as each empire was more powerful than the last. And this is how it all ends.